You know, I had this idea in my head, right? Like, give it like 48 hours or so, going up to Miiverse's eventual closing. I was convinced that it'd go to hentai hell. I mean, we get 4chan or someone to conspire, and then we'd see tits, ass, dicks, shit everywhere all over the site. Well, maybe not shit. But you know, those artists, they can get pretty damn creative, as we all know. I mean, like, sending me a damn dick through the message in a bottle on Windwaker HD. That was quite a surprise. But when I get right down to it, I have to... I'm starting to get sentimental, because at first, I didn't care about Miiverse at all. I thought it was... I wrote it off as like some glorified Twitter safe space, where bots basically talked about how great Super Mario 3D World is all day. Granted, it's a great game, but let's attribute Miiverse's moderation, or how strict it is, to that mentality that it was just a bunch of bots and a bunch of the most PC stuff, you know, going by Nintendo standards that could ever be said. When everyone and their grandmother knew how strict Nintendo's moderation was, everyone went as PC as they possibly could to avoid treading the waters, even so much as that, to try not to get banned. And with good reason. I mean, it's free online, and you don't want to jeopardize that because you want to try and grow against the grain on their glorified Twitter or whatever. So, sadly, I have to come here and say, Miiverse isn't going out with the bang I so damn badly wanted, but it's going out with that little whimper. And honestly, I feel like it deserved a hell of a lot better than that. I only started to truly appreciate this service when they released that little LP that could call Splatoon. You might have heard of it. I give my hat and everything I am wearing on me is off to all those awesome artists and the work they put in on their Game Pass to make that Inkopolis lobby seriously come to light, especially during the special events like the Splatfest. I don't have to tell you how awesome all that stuff was. To no one's surprise, I would wager this as the game that not only got Miiverse over, but gave me the most low, laugh out loud moments from the absurd and sick shit that all those little squid kids were posting. Check out the image I feel has to be one of, if not the best, I've ever seen from a Nintendo game. I don't know how we got away with that. Along with all the funny stuff, we did get some legitimately kind of moving stuff. With the passing of Iwata, there was all types of tributes and stuff to him, especially during the roller coaster versus water slide Splatfest. To like pay a tribute to him, rest in peace Iwata and all that stuff. Because without him, he was instrumental, from what I heard, to Splatoon actually coming to fruition. Without him, the game wouldn't even have happened. If nothing else, it's the last game that Iwata has his name on. And it was just a very emotional and great moment. So it wasn't just about the funny stuff with Splatoon, you got stuff like that too. But alas, it can't be stated how much Miiverse made Splatoon. Hell, arguably, I'd say it's the other way around. Either way, I don't have a Switch, but heard Splatoon 2 had a alternative answer for Miiverse, just for this one game. So, yeah, that says it all, doesn't it? Let's also mention all the fun we had with the Miiverse stage in Smash Brothers. Remember that? Who could forget that little shit show? In hindsight, that was such a bad idea. I've seen enough shit posting and dicks on that thing to last me a lifetime. Perhaps a prelude to my theory earlier about hentai hell and all. Whatever. And fuck all those little kids who thought it'd be funny to spoil things like Star Wars in it. That was last year. You know who you were, and you know that was low down. Which brings us to Mario Maker, which I feel sadly should have been far bigger than it was on the Wii U. But that's getting into the Wii U's failure, and let's not dwell on that, as I'm sure by now it's been analyzed and done to death. The Switch is here, they know they fucked up. Anyway, I just can't say the game ever truly reached its potential due to variables mentioned. It's a damn shame, really. But hey, it certainly should get a port with the Switch, I hope. And Miiverse kept things lively with dependable critiques on levels, which made it pretty easy to get the fast replies to your horrific attempts at video game creation. God knows I have my own going by the footage you see of my shit. Yeah, I know it's not that great. Now I have to say something about Xenoblade Chronicles X too. God knows I spent like 600 plus hours in that game to 100% it. And was so captivated by the world, I spent roughly a fraction of my time in that game, I swear, trying to take pictures and selfies with the characters in different outfits and stuff. Most of that I use my capture device for rather than Miiverse, but I did like the squad report system regardless of its chat log being downright abysmal. I feel like the idea, as pointless as it is with the internet and all, was to use those reports to tell your squad on Miiverse what item you were looking for in that huge ass world, and someone on the squad would just tell you, right? No one would use it like that though. Come on, that would be such pointless shit. And just just a giant waste of time. We just shitpost with using that thing. I would say like straight out of NLA on the free report whenever I left the barracks in that game. For those who play it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can send a free report when you leave it. I would just say straight out of NLA, straight out of Compton was kind of big during that. And then the most popular shitpost I noticed was, God, fans of the game know this one. How about, who knows about Silica is best grill? Come on, those who play, you know about that shit. Silica is best grill. And on the free reports, I think the most prevalent thing I ever saw on there, as far as shitposting goes, was Dunban's quote from Xenoblade Chronicles. Born in a world of strife, against the odds we choose to fight. Blossom dance. Of course, given how horrible that chat log was, you would see Born in a World of Strife like 5 times before you ever saw Against the Odds. No names of who posted or anything. That free report thing was so limited. Even more limited than Miiverse's Twitter, if you could believe that. Miiverse's Twitter character limit. All in all, still, those were good times. And it says a lot that I was having fun with that even through the 600 hour run of the game. What more can I say in the end? For all the shit I gave you, Miiverse, in the end, I grew kind of fond of you. Flaws, mods, and crappy art in all its glory hole. Pretty sure someone drew one of those too. Well, anyway, want to give a toast to this beautiful disaster called Miiverse. Well, wait, I don't really drink or anything. How about middle finger salute? Like, nah, that doesn't work either. I mean, I like Miiverse now. I don't love it, but I like it, which is a lot coming from someone like me. So, how should I end? Wait, I got an idea. Hell yeah, why don't I just take the damn gamepad and see the whole hentai hell thing come to fruition? Yeah, I could just... Well, wait. I still want to play online too, and I don't want to risk getting my account banned on top of this just for this. Maybe not. I suppose in the end, all I can do is, like, I already linked my account and signed up to get my archive from Nintendo when it's over. You know, to have the archive post mailed to you to get your Miiverse post. So I guess I'll just store that, look fondly on it, put it in my external drive for safekeeping, and just look back on it and all the good and bad times. It seems like the best I can possibly do at this point. I'll just end this by saying, know it, Miiverse, farewell, and against all my better judgment, I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm gonna miss you.